Capricorn, good morning. How you guys doing? So we are going to do a couple of lines of cards, and then a couple of other questions that might crop up. So let's see what Capricorn has got coming up for their weekly, please, for Capricorn's weekly. So you got the five. Everybody's getting these fives. The karmic ex, the karmic person, Sagittarian, Taurus, like part 5, divorced person, maybe, my father or mother, my relationship, arguing, karmic person being in the way, maybe it's him or it's her fault. But yeah, more shouting, arguments, hell loop, stuck in it. Okay, very argumentative, provocative. But if not, then there's an energy that is of ADHD. Okay, focus. I can't seem to focus on everything at once, and everything's getting like my workload is picking up, and I can't seem to focus on all of my work all the time. Pisces, what's going on with Pisces? Capricorn, you could be dealing with the Piscean. Capricorn this week. Cancerian, life path 7, another 5, Taurus, Sagittarian. More arguments in an old commitment, old relationship, ex-husband, wife, or father, or mother, or present relationship. It could be a minor discussion, could be something very trivial. Okay, could be an exchange of words. More than words. Capricorn, what's coming out Capricorn this week? So Capricorn, you've got the Star, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, you've got the Queen of Wands, same cards that have been coming out through Pisces reading. Capricorn this week. The Page of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles. Capricorn this week, please, for Capricorn. The King of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. Well, you've got the same as a lot of other people, 5, 5, and 5. It's just a representation of the other woman, you, the other man, a placement of, okay, say Pisces, Capricorn, life path 3, Capricorn. Same energy that came out through Pisces, 5, 5, and 5. Okay. So let's see, why does Capricorn have this 5 of Swords? Because the 7. I'm just waiting for this person to argue again. Okay, because we're not talking, we're more than likely not speaking. I know it's going to happen again, and I'm just anticipating the argument that might arise. Okay? Or Michael, or Michelle, or Mika, or Amelia. Let's see, what's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Karmic energy tries to come back because someone's waiting to communicate, maybe with a person, or has done, and now they've gone off and they're now just still disappointed with the relationship. Disappointed. This Queen looks really disappointed in the commitment because she keeps dealing with the same person. What's the Chariot? Again, another 5. Sorry, Capricorn, it's the same as Pisces so far. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. It was here. I said there looks like a disappointing energy that's karmic. Because in Pisces reading, that one was there. It's now here. Around a Cancerian or a life path 7, life path 5, Sagittarius, married couple present, ex, the Hierophant. Again, man, 5 again. What is wrong with everybody in these 5s? Wow, there are so many just coming through the readings, like arguments, disappointment, ex-husband, ex-wife, arguing, lack of love, lack of attention, lack of, just living in the energy of lack. No commitment, no relationship, no communication, not being on the same page, like feeling upset, feeling lonely. The Star, 8 of Wands in reverse, Aquarius or Leo, life path 8. Communication being absolutely whack, blocked communication, no future. Don't want to communicate with you in the future. Don't ring me anymore. Don't call me anymore. Don't talk to me anymore. Don't come back in my life anymore. I'm done. I'm finished. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Is the wheel of is the world an ending or beginning of another cycle? Distance between the commitment and the relationship, physically, mentally, and emotionally. What is the world for? There's a Capricorn in the upright. There could be, like I said, there could be someone that's talking to a person. Here could be someone new. This person could be talking to another person that's new. They're getting over their old energy, and the Capricorn here is actually communicating online with a new person. Page of Swords. Could be same sex. Could be. What's the Queen of Wands? Is a 3. They've got Pisces in the chart. It's with a Cancerian. The third person here is a Cancerian or Life Path 7, Pisces placement, Aries, Leo, or Sag. But again, those can be paradox, because if it's Sag, it's Taurus, blah, blah, blah. Aries, Scorpio, so on and so forth. But yeah, they're the ones that are in the 3, because there's the 3. Look, the world is a 3, Capricorn involved with a 3 of Cancerian, a Life Path 7, maybe Pisces, okay, and then fire in their chart here. But it doesn't have to be fire, because it, like I said, it can be Earth, Aries, Leo, Aquarius. Here, Leo, same as the old, but just moving on with a new, meeting up with a new person, a friend, friends first, to see how the relationship goes. Page of Swords. Yeah. What are you up to? Well, I'm trying to move away from my ex-person, and I'm looking for a new commitment with someone that wants a relationship. So they're talking to another person. It's like there's an ex here and there's a new person here. What's the 8 of Pentacles? Yeah, new person. I believe there's someone new here. After this, there's someone else. What's the King of Cups? Yeah, new person. New person enters the fold. What's the 5 of Pentacles? That could just be to do with family and money. And the ex, maybe King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarian. Here, ex, not talking to, father or mother. What's the 9 of Swords? Yeah, they're talking to each other late at night. Yeah, they're meeting up. Well, you, or this, I think it's you, Capricorn. I think you've ended something with someone, the world. The person could have like 3 in their, like Pisces maybe, or like have 3 in their chart. Ended that, and now they're continuing on here with a marriage and a commitment, or maybe a new person that they've just met here. And I believe it's you, Capricorn. Now, if you're a cross-watcher and you're like, well, the person's married and I've blanked them out, I don't know, there could be a good chance that they're working it out with their husband or wife and they're staying as they are. They're just kind of working on it. And I had a momentarily connection with someone that just said, oh, fuck that, I'm not leaving her for him or you for her, I'm just going to work on my relationship here. And they continue on with their ex. It's one or the other. They go back to their ex and they work things out here. Or try to save the marriage, try to save the kids and the children. If it isn't that, it can be they end up leaving there and coming here, or someone new enters the fold that they've met and they end up getting on better with the new person than they do the old person. Okay, so because I believe that's possibly you there, Capricorn. Now this can be, like I said, it can be a reconciliation after the war and after the fight. You do work it out and you end up moving forward for the remainder of the week. Things can turn out all right. If it's a new person, it remains good, because you shouldn't really be arguing with a new person straight off. You know, you have to see how it goes, and then if arguments arise, then, you know, that's you settling into another karmic energy of the lessons that you have to go through then, being a couple. Okay, so it's not too much of a bad outcome there, Capricorn, really. If you're moving away from a person that you're just not compatible with and you've met someone new, there you go. Yeah. So let's see. I don't really want to do anymore because I think the story is completely prominent there. I think it's been told already. I think these are better. When I do too many cards, like another 1 or 2 lines, because I normally do 1 line, 2 line, 3, and then 4. it ends up like fucking absolute chaos in readings, just to try to make it a bit longer when the story's already been told and present. Any other messages for Capricorn? Let's see. Running away and leaving. Marrying for money. So someone could have got married for money because there was a marriage and a commitment and X and blah, blah, blah. And I'm running because I got married for money, or there is money in a marriage and a commitment. And legal issues, court, justice, well, court, judges, immigration, lawyers, and etc. Yeah, I believe that there is a married person here that's trying to get divorced and separated. And if they're not trying to get divorced and separated, they're trying to split up. Someone could have got married for money and they're trying to escape that by getting divorced. Just got legal issues. Any other messages for Capricorn? And if that isn't, you're a cross-watcher of Gemini watching 6, then, and that's happening to you, there you go. So stalker, stalking, watching, obsessed. Oh, dear. So that could be the beginning of your week, okay? But stalking has to be social media that you haven't blocked the person out yet. They're watching your social media because you haven't blocked them out. If you have a YouTube channel and they know of that, you can't block them out. Okay, if you have an Instagram story, you can block them out on Instagram, I believe, and you can emails and things like that. And if you've done all that, then that's you guys watching tarot to find out what's going on in someone else's commitment and relationship. Okay, can be. So let's find out more about what this stalking energy is. Who is the stalker and what are they doing? Who is the stalker and what are they doing? So it could be a 4, Scorpio, Aries, could be a Virgo, life path 9, watching someone very closely. What's the Hermit for? Yeah, they're getting frustrated because they're watching, wanting communication. Not for all of you, it doesn't have to be all of you, but it could be someone that is like a life path 9, maybe Virgo, because they asked who is it, and the only prominent star sign is a Virgo, life path 9. So what is this stalker's thoughts and feelings about all of this? 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Lovers. Well, they're in love. They're watching out for money and happiness. But like I said, if they're watching someone else being happy, well, they can be doing that. I'm just making sure that you're happy. But if they're stalking, they're watching, what they're wanting is this. They're wanting the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, because it does say married for money. And there is money here and involvement, and I'm looking to get attached to someone that has money. So be wary of that if it's bothering any of you guys and you're like, you only want me for money and you only want me for my money. And I'm watching to find out if you're going to come back and when you're coming back. But like I said, if there's a third party and someone keeps going off, it makes this person wonder when they're going to come back, because I love you. But why can you be in love with a person that keeps going off to another woman or a man? That's not love. That means lust. I'm lusting after a person that is never, ever around me or with me or non-committed with me, and they go off and they do all of this and then they just come back whenever they want. You can keep doing that if you like, if you're satisfied with it, with them being in your life now and again, but don't be satisfied when they're not, okay? Because you have to ask yourself the question, this person, whoever this is, okay, am I satisfied when they come back? Yeah, it's all great, brilliant. Are you satisfied with them when they're not here? No. Well, then you have to dump the person. Okay, you can't have a yes and a no. Like, I like it when you're here, but I don't like it when you're not here. Okay, because you've got to get to learn to live with what you've got, which means a third party. I'm a third party. I'm okay with that. I'm all right with seeing you whenever you come back, but I'm not going to moan at you about the bitch or the arsehole that else is in your life. I'm okay with you doing that. Okay, that can be a solving energy. I'm okay with the breadcrumbs that you give me because that's what I've got, so I'm happy with that. I'll do that. If you're not, then stop with all the nonsense, allowing the person to come in because you believe you love them treating you that way. You've got a lot of self-love to find here. Okay, so that's just a word of advice through those cards. Yeah, so there you go, guys. Thanks very much. Really do appreciate it. And like I said, if you're kind of like, well, I'm really suspicious, and I believe that my partner might be seeing someone else, and that's why they don't come to me, they spend that much time. Well, there you go. They could have met someone there, okay, and they could be with someone, and they're like, well, you seem really happy with that person. You're like, yeah, not with you, right? So, like I said, if you're like, where do they go? And I'm unsure, but I believe they might be seeing someone else. There's a good chance that is there, because it was in the Capricorn reading. Someone is actually dating or seeing or looking at a new person, because there's loads of 5s at the beginning. So there you go, guys. Thanks very much. Really do appreciate it. And I'll see you on your next one.